Before we get started, I have to apologize! Apparently my computer was overtaxed when I filmed the first part of this episode. You'll enjoy it. And welcome back to Persona 4. We are finally about to go into the TV world. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to do as far as getting into, getting all the way into fights and everything like that. So, first of all, we need to head out of the shopping district, which is going to take us to the Junes food court. So, let's do that. And if you're wondering the way I'm making that menu pop up, I'm hitting the square button, which will then pop up that menu, and you can move around a little bit easier that way. There's a NPC, I think, somewhere that mentions that as well. So.
You really stick out. Guess it doesn't help that we're in our school uniforms on a Sunday. The sale should end soon, so that'll get rid of some of the people wandering around here. All right,
some of them.
Get going.
If you insist.
Chie, it's not too late to...
Yeah, that was a bad plan.
Fine, but don't push yourself, got it?
Alright. Entering the TV world. I feel so happy that I'm making another episode. It's been at least a half a week now. So. Oh, hey, it's Teddy.
Whoa, it really is that bear from last time.
What are you doing?
Can't you tell? I'm thinking about stuff.
It seems he's been thinking about himself all this time.
I've been deliberating over it for a long time now.
Oh, it's a pun.
Hey, that wasn't a bad joke.
Ha ha ha. Yes, it was.
So, did you figure anything out? It's probably useless to think about it too much. I've seen the inside of your skull, and it was empty.
Really, Yosuke? That's rude.
How rude. You're
So
right,
rude.
though. I try and try, but nothing comes out of my head.
Will you guys shut up? Now's not the time for stupid jokes.
Or
Listen,
is it?
Someone came here yesterday, right?
Yes.
Wow, there's a girl with a better nose than me? What's your name, miss?
Miss? Oh, I'm Chie. But never mind that. Tell me more about that someone.
Yes, we must know.
I think it happened a little after I talked with you guys. After that, it felt like someone was here.
Is it Yukiko-san?
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh, okay.
The presence is over that way. That's probably where they are.
Over there, huh? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yup. So it is kind of convenient that we have a guide for this world. One that definitely knows where everything is. Epic foreshadowing.
What the... a castle? You think this is the place they showed on TV last time?
Maybe.
You're positive that no one's behind a camera for that bizarre midnight program?
Program? I don't know. Maybe people on your side can see stuff in this world. It might be that. And I told you before, there's only me and Shadows here. There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like this from the beginning.
From the beginning? That's what we don't understand.
I don't know. Can you guys explain everything about your world? I've never
Yes.
seen this program thingy before, so I don't know.
Well, no.
Well, is that really what's happening? Are we really looking into this world? Because the first time Yukiko showed up on that channel was before she disappeared. Doesn't that seem off? I mean,
It actually
Yukiko
does.
saying stuff like, score myself a hot stud. It's not like her at all.
Score? Stud?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yukiko-san would never say anything like that. Huh. I wonder... Is this kind of like what happened to me last time?
There's a lot of stuff I still don't get, but after hearing your story, I think that program happens because of the person who appears on it, or something like that.
So Yukiko is producing that show herself? I don't get this at all.
Of course not.
Hey, do you feel Yukiko's presence from inside?
I'm pretty sure. So, what's this scoring with a hot stud thing?
Yukiko's here. I'm going on ahead.
Okay.
Hey, wait, don't go alone!
Yeah, we want to know.
Better follow her.
We want to know what scoring with a hot stud means. Seriously. Alright. There are lots of shadows in the castle. It'll be dangerous. So on and so forth. The stuff they say there is not very important. So, first things first. We do want to talk to Teddy here. And he doesn't say anything really useful. But he does give us a revival bead, which will be a little bit useful. And 5 randomly assorted peach seeds and soul drops, which are restorative items. I don't remember if they're mana or health, but that is basically what they do. So, before we go any further, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so before we get too much farther, we can of course go forward here into the castle or go back to where we were. I'm actually gonna, well, let's see what Ziosuke had to say. This is bad, Cookie! We better hurry after Chie, Cookie! So, he doesn't say anything useful. But let's, oh, it won't let me. Well, shoot. Let's go inside then. Be careful. So yeah, there's a very good chance this is going to take a while. So I am actually... Something I've seen on another channel that one of the other LPers on YouTube does is that he actually speeds up the video when there are battles happening. He's actually doing that in a Pokemon game. I think it's called Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon something else. The one that it's actually more of an RPG than an actual Pokemon game that was on, I think, the GameCube. Anyway, shadows have gotten aggravated, blah blah blah. They probably attacked as soon as they found you, so try to get the jump on them. Which basically means you can press X to swing your sword. Yay! Now, before we go any further, you want to hit square and hit this change battle tactics. It'll actually tell you how to do this after the first battle, but we do not want him acting freely. We are actually going to make him do direct commands, which means that instead of him kind of being an automated character, he will do what we tell him to do. So, well, there's a monster right there. Let's go ahead and take it on. You do want to try to swing your sword and hit it like you saw I did there, so that you can actually get a good, so that you don't get ambushed yourself. Because if they touch you without your sword touching them, it's going to be an ambush every time, pretty much. And now that I say that, someone's definitely going to correct me. Now, I believe these guys are weak to lightning, so let's find out. Sure enough. Alright, now once I do this, you're going to see the next interesting thing about battles.
Go, Sensei! Alright, one for all and all for one!
This happens when you are not fighting by yourself, and when all opponents are knocked down like that, like you see there. You can choose to hit X, which will do an attack there, but you forfeit that follow-up move that you would normally do. Or you can hit circle and take advantage of that follow-up move. I'm going to go ahead and do this so you guys can kind of see. It is kind of cool. Whee! And then everything takes a good amount of damage there. As I understand it, that is non-elemental damage. Now this is the other thing. You see mysterious cards before your eyes. You recalled what Igor told you.
When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them.
Okay, so basically what this means without going through the tutorial is that you can see here we've got 3 different kinds of cards. We've got, on the far left is a penalty card, which if you pick that one will cause you and your team to take a penalty. It's stuff like you lose vision of the map, or you lose all of your SP, or something. It's usually bad enough that I try not to have that happen. The next one that you see there is a persona that you can pick if you do actually select that. So that is the second one. Then that third and fourth one, those are blank cards. They have no effect if you pick them. There is actually a benefit to picking them. If you get any card, there is a chance that you will actually have a second card show up that will directly relate to one of the social link types or the persona types. For instance, the Fool type or the Hierophant type or the Priestess type. And each of them has an effect that will happen either if it spins it around, and it'll either be face up or face down. It's kind of a 50-50 gamble. And I usually don't go for either of them, but I do kind of want to show you what this looks like here. So I'm going to go ahead and start this, and you can see here now it's kind of shuffling. Yes, I get it. It's kind of sort of shuffling, but at the same time, if you keep your eyes on the card you're looking for, you can pick it up. So I wanted to pick up that blank card right there, and nothing happened. So, and then we'll go to this. You will not have... Oh, yay, we leveled up. Like I said, I'm going to skip all the level up stuff, so it says the same thing every time, and is very unimportant. So, but yeah, I generally am not going to go for any of those card chances to pick up a new persona, because I've unlocked all of them in the Persona Compendium, which I believe we actually already saw a video ago, so... you are not required to fight everything in here, but it doesn't hurt. You can see there I missed the swing, so I didn't have any chance for a first strike. This one's going to go exactly the same as the previous one. Nothing fancy, just zap zap and finish it. So I think I'm going to then speed up the battles from here on out, and actually the entire dungeons up until we get to the boss, just because it is kind of a long run, and if I can, I'll see if I can't figure out a way to put some kind of music over it. And if you hit circle there, that's what you get. Is look away from the cards? Yes, that basically just means we're not doing that. But yes, I'm going to speed it up here, and we'll go from there. And unfortunately, my editing program will not let me speed up clips and render the video. So enjoy this awesome music that I found on the internet. It says it's royalty free, so I'm gonna go ahead and post what I can find for credits at the bottom. But enjoy.
Chie, are you alright? Chie?
She said that red looks good on me.
Yukiko-san?
I hated my name. Yukiko. Snow. Snow is cold and it melts quickly. It's transient. Worthless. But it's perfect for me. Apart from inheriting the inn, I'm worthless. Still, Chie told me that red looks good on me.
Are these Yukiko-san's inner thoughts? I remember hearing Saki-senpai's too.
Yeah. This castle is probably here because of this Yukiko person.
Yukiko. Chie was the only one who gave my life meaning. She's bright and strong, and she can do anything. She has everything that I don't. Compared to Chie, Chie protects me. She looks after my worthless life. And I don't deserve any of it. Chie is so kind.
Yukiko, Chie is so kind, huh? What a joke. What?
Oh man, is that...
It's just like Yosuke. She lost control of her suppressed self. Now it's a shadow.
Are we talking about that, Yukiko? She says I'm protecting her. She says she's worthless. That's how it should be, right? What are you saying? Yukiko's so good-looking, so fair-skinned, so feminine. She's the one all the guys drool over. When Yukiko looked at me with such jealousy, man, did I get a charge out of that. Yukiko knows the score. She can't do anything if I'm not around. I'm better than her. Much, much better. No, I have never thought that.
What are we gonna do?
We need to protect Chie-chan right now.
No! Don't come near me! Don't look at me!
Chie, calm down!
No! No! This isn't me!
Wait, stupid! Don't say anything else like that!
That's right! I'm the one who can't do anything alone. I can't win as a girl, let alone as a person. I'm pathetic. But Yukiko, she depends on me. That's why she's my friend. I'll never loosen my grip on her. She's too important to me. No, that is not how I think of her. So you're just gonna turn your back and deny me again? But things are different now. When the time comes, I'll be the one left standing. You won't mind, right? I'm still you. Shut up! You're...
Chie, no!
You're not me!
Chie!
It's coming! You have to use your powers to save Chie-chan!
A shadow, the true self. What do you guys think you're doing? Trying to defend the real me? Then you're gonna pay the price!
Shut up! Quit being such a pain! Chie, just hang in there a little longer.
Ha! Think you can stop me that easy?
The game is kind of long and you hear the same songs over and over, but they are very good. Okay, so as far as this boss go, it has, it is level, well, I don't know the level for sure. I believe it has 1,000 health. It is strong to physical attacks and weak to wind attacks, which Yosuke does. So we could Zio, but we have a couple other options here. I'm going to go ahead and decrease her defense with my main character here, so that when we do those wind attacks, it really is going to hit hard, as we're going to do here. And also, this boss is immune to light and dark type attacks, but we're not going to have any of those. We're going to go ahead and use the this auto attack ability, because instead of hitting it with a second wind, because you can see there it's going to do a lot extra damage.
How lame! You're all so deadly serious, and we've only gotten started.
Okay, so green wall increases wind resistance, which means it's no longer going to be weak to wind. Yeah, we might as well. Well, it's not really worth it yet. I'm going to go ahead and just do physical attacks now until we get to the point where the boss is no longer immune to that wind, and then we'll go ahead and hit it again with the wind attack. But not a whole lot of difficulty on this boss. It's basically just a, I'm not going to say a tutorial battle, but like one step above that, so not much fancy. Apparently it knows Mazio, which Yosuke is weak to. Now Dizzy, from what I can tell, Dizzy causes you to, Dizzy basically takes one of your turns away, and it usually happens when you're knocked down and then hit again. So I'm going to raise his defense here so he doesn't take extra damage. You do take extra damage. Oh, come on. You do take extra damage when you are knocked down. It's not always significant, but every so often that's going to be a factor. So yeah, I thought that was worth pointing out. And I am going to go ahead and just continue to do this, and then we'll finish off the storyline here. So, yeah. Not sure if it's going to do Mazio again, so we're going to use a guard. Sure enough. And you can see there, Mazio, Yosuke is weak to that Mazio attack, and Mazio is just a Zio attack with the Ma prefix, means that it's going to be an AoE. But because we defended, the boss did not knock down Yosuke. So. And now its wind resistance is reverted, so we're going to do this. And hit it hard. It's knocked down, so... And we're doing very well. So... Not a whole lot left that I want to talk about. I was kind of hoping that in this video we'd be able to get to the Persona Compendium and grab the personas that we're going to be using for the entire game. But that obviously is not going to happen yet because the game hasn't let me. I thought we were going... Basically, you do that in the blue room. I thought we were going to when we were... let's knock it down again. I thought we were going to when we were in town, and then there's also... You can do it in the TV world, but it didn't let me, so... Alright, back to storyline. And that's definitely going to cause us to level up, so... So yeah, let me just point this out here. You can see here I am leveling up separately from my persona. You can see there Izanagi is level 3, whereas I am level 6. But now it says something inside you has changed, and then it takes you to Izanagi, or whichever persona you have equipped, to show you that they have leveled up as well. And and see here, Yosuke leveled up, and they only show, for your off characters, they only show the persona leveling up, and the characters just come with it. So if you see the persona goes to level 6, like Jiraiya has here, then you can just assume that the character is also that level. So that's the plan.
Chie, are you okay?
What happened? What's the matter? Got nothing to say anymore?
Stop it, Chie. It's all right.
But...
We understand.
Huh?
He's right. I went through the same thing. So I can understand. I mean, everyone has a side like this.
Yeah, I kinda get it now. You are me. A side of me I couldn't forgive, that I tried to ignore. But you still exist. You're a part of me.
The strength of heart required to face oneself has been made manifest, which it says every time. This, however, is slightly different. Whenever it gets there. Chie has faced her other self. She has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardship, the persona Tomoe. Okay, I guess that is the same. Except just he for she, Chie for whichever character, and the name of the persona has changed.
Well, it's true that part of me feels that way. But I wasn't lying about being friends with Yukiko.
Like we didn't know that already. Hey, Chie!
I'm okay. Just a little tired.
You don't look okay at all. And I bet you can use the same power we have now.
Huh?
Hey, what should we do?
Let's take a break.
Alright, let's get back to the entrance though. It's dangerous around here.
I never said I needed a break. I can still keep going.
Don't overdo it.
It's not that we don't think you can. It's just, we have to save Yukiko-san no matter what. Now that you have the power, you can fight with us. It'd be much better for us all if you had your strength back. That's why we're saying we should go back and regroup.
But Yukiko's still in here, isn't she? If those were Yukiko's true feelings, then I have to tell her something. I'm not as strong as she thinks. It's because she was with me. Because we were always together, I was able to act that way. If we weren't, I'd...
Well, you need to get your strength back. Then you can tell her. Yuki-chan's normal. The shadows don't attack normal people. They only attack when the fog lifts here.
So Yukiko-san will be safe until then, right?
I'm positive.
Why? I don't get it.
Teddy told us that the weather here is the opposite of our own world. When it fogs over in our world, that's the day it lifts here. And that's when the shadows attack their victim. So even if we leave for a while, Yukiko-san won't be in danger until the fog starts to cover Inaba. I'm sure of it. It was the same way for that announcer and Senpai. Don't you remember how it was foggy in town on the days they died?
You mean they were killed by their other selves?
The fog usually appears after it rains. But it's been sunny lately. I don't think it's going to rain anytime soon. Don't worry so much. We'll check the weather forecast first thing when we get back.
But I can't turn back now. We've come so far. Yukiko's still here. She's all alone. She must be so scared.
Then you tell me how much further we gotta go to reach Yukiko-san.
That's...
You don't know what's up ahead. The enemies might be even stronger. If we push ourselves too hard and get wiped out, who will save Yukiko-san then? We can't fail no matter what. Am I wrong?
All right. I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have rushed in like that by myself.
Let's go together next time, you idiot. Ah!
No worries. We're definitely gonna save Yukiko-san.
Wrong! Oh, wait.
Right.
Yeah, it's a game over if you don't. It's terrible. Actually, I should show you guys what happens if you don't save someone. It's kind of depressing, but whatever.
I'm feeling even worse than the last time I came in here. My head feels like it's gonna split open. Are you guys okay?
It's thanks to these.
That's right, you're not wearing the glasses.
Oh yeah. What's with those glasses? Did your eyesight go bad?
Man, you didn't notice until now? How panicked were you?
Dum-de-dum! I got a pair ready for Chie-chan, too. Here you go.
Excellent.
Whoa. What the... this is awesome. It's like the fog doesn't exist.
Why didn't you whip those out earlier if you had them?
I made them right now. You didn't tell me she was coming. It was all so sudden. Sudden.
Huh. So that's the trick. I was wondering how you guys could see where you were going. Hey, is it alright if I keep this?
Faux show.
Yeah, no.
We'll have to stop here today, but I'll be back with these puppies. You guys better not come here without me. Got it?
Yeah, let's all promise each other. Nobody goes in alone. It's way too dangerous. If we don't work together, we won't be able to solve this case or save Yukiko-san.
Wrong! Let me make a note real quick here. I am actually going to do most of this Let's Play without other characters in the party. So, I'm going to disagree with him, because it actually goes a little bit easier without the other characters, so yeah.
We came back here so that I can help you guys. There's no telling what might happen, so we should stick together for sure.
This'll, well, let's solve this case.
Alright. So from tomorrow on, we'll try and come here as much as we can after school. And that includes days off. Hey, would you mind being...
Yes, very much so.
You were the first to get this power, and you're way better in a fight than either of us. I think it's best for all of us if you set the pace of the investigation and we follow your lead. I'm cool playing second banana.
I guess so, maybe? Not really.
Okay.
I
mean, I'm more the advisor type, you know? An ideas man, not an executive.
I'm with Yosuke. If you're the one calling the shots, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about this.
I'm with Yosuke too. If you're the one calling the shots, my pillow will be a lot more comfortable at night.
Teddy, would you please stop talking? I'm really on edge right now.
Shut up, Teddy! You've been unanimously appointed team leader. Your days of pursuing this case alongside your friends have begun. Ooh. This happened before with Yosuke. Thou art I, and I art thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana, which we are never going to do, since I've already made them all. You have established the investigation team social link of the Fool Arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing personas of the Fool Arcana.
Okay. Let's get some rest for today so we're ready for tomorrow on. And don't forget to check the weather forecast. It gets foggy after a lot of rain, so let's keep an eye out. Also, let's make sure we gear up for next time.
Basically, all it says is that if there's 2 or more days in a row, then you have to save the person by the end of that series of days. If there's only 1 day or 1 evening or 1 morning or whatever of rain, then it's not a big deal and it's not going to be the end of the game. But I will be telling you what days are your last chance for everything. The 3 of you are having dinner. The news is on TV.
That's all for World News tonight. Coming up next, the local news.
Dojima is quiet with a stern expression on his face.
Hey, mind if I ask you something? You aren't getting involved with any strange business.
Yes.
What happened at the station this afternoon? It's still bothering me. Is there anything you're not
Yes. It's nothing important.
I'll be the judge of that. Well, it's just been nagging at me, that's all.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you
Yes.
fighting? No, we're not having...
Yes, we are.
This isn't the police station.
I agreed to look after you. So don't get yourself involved in anything that could get you into trouble. Got that?
No.
And now, our weather forecast. Due to high-pressure fronts from the west, that sunny spring-like weather will stay with us for a while longer.
Is this lady the one who decides the weather?
Yes, she is.
Because when she says it'll be sunny, it always is.
She's not really deciding it. Never mind.
The news continues, heedless of the heavy atmosphere. They really also, another fun thing about this game is it really does take a good look at the innocence of this child here throughout the game. So, alright, that's it for the video, so we're going to cut it off. And next time, we'll do more stuff, because I have no idea what we're doing next time. I haven't decided yet. So, we will continue. I'll catch you guys on the next video then.